Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last stream of Nioh 2 concerning its DLC. We are here, we finally went past the Tengu's Disciple, then we went past Darkness in the Capital, met a whole bunch of people there. Now it's time to go back even further into the past with the last DLC of Nioh 2, the First Samurai. So, let's get started. The demon Otakemaru unleashes fury upon the people of the province of Ise. Hellfire and lightning rain down upon the city of 30,000 men. I got distracted, so I couldn't read the rest of it. My bad. You guys can read.
唐の昔に滅んだ村か。由々しき数の死人が出たようじゃ。おお。 絵巻かの愉快なおとぎ話であればよいが
昔々とある村に角を生やした大男が現れました。村人は力持ちの大男をまれびとと呼び崇めました。しかし次第に恐れられひどい目に遭ってからは人々を襲い始め
The First Samurai. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn of the Demon. It's a good thing I'm overpowered. Alright, here we go. I'm sorry. I'm messing around because I was playing some Risk of Rain a little bit, trying to beat the final boss. He is still whooping my behind, so I hope to either do I might do another stream later today where I'm just playing Risk of Rain and seeing how strong I can get before I beat the final boss and then start making everyone else stronger, just by messing around with the game's mechanics. But here we go. It appeared without warning. A shining dragon leapt out of the Sohayamaru. But what was it trying to show me? To find the truth behind all of this, I sensed that I must begin in the village depicted in the picture scroll. We're going back to where it all began. Steep mountains and their passes have long been considered boundaries separating the domains of man and yokai. Over time, these boundaries were reinforced with walls and watchtowers, deepening the separation of human and yokai still further. Long ago, on a mountain pass in Ise province, a dispute at a village sparked a large-scale conflict. Fortunately, the situation was resolved thanks to the efforts of one woman. The settlement was given her name, becoming the Suzuka Pass. Well, here we are. I'm not gonna use that voice, don't worry. But this place, oh wow, there's a lot of blood here. Yeah, everyone's dead.
何やら入っていったようじゃが、こたびは今までと勝手が違うやもしれぬ。心して進むがいい。
Nice try! But you won't get me that way. My strength far outpaces yours. And I'm not even at max level. I think max level is like 750. I'm only 400 and something right now. Try my best to look around corners because it feels like there's someone standing. Or is someone on the roof? Is someone on the roof? Yeah, there's someone on the roof. Okay. At some point, I'm gonna need to take a quick, like a second break, like a couple of second break, because I need to sign a card for a very special person in me and my family's life. You seem angry. So I gotta write on the card for them. It'll only take a second. It won't take long. I already know what I'm gonna say. But I'm just letting you guys know, just in case anyone pops in and they are wondering why I'm not moving. Man, there's just blood everywhere. How you gonna get blood on the roof, though? That seeps. Blood seeps. I didn't even need to use my counter for him. Woo, Kodama. I feel like the deeper we go, the more we're gonna find less humans and more yokai. That's always a thing. Who said that you can become not winded? Hold still! Uh-huh, that's what you get for resisting me. You get zapped. That's what you call that zappity zap zap. I'm looking at this dude like, you sure you wanna? You sure you wanna?
人の里がかように笑顔に満ちたところであったとは。世は思い違いをしておったのか。
Psycho, what is going on? Welcome to the stream today. I might do another stream later today, where I'm playing Risk of Rain 2, because I've been finding myself getting back into that game and enjoying it a whole lot, just to see how overpowered I can make myself. So I might do a stream later. It's good to be overpowered and use Amyo magic. It is good. literally killed yourself by walking into flames. No one told you to do that, you just did that yourself. Don't worry, Mr. Skelemans, I sees you. You wants my attention so bad, I might as well come up here and greet you. Just opening up some relics on Warframe. You see that they're you see the next Prime? Octavia Prime is gonna be the next one coming up. Not only that, but Revenant is getting a deluxe skin, and oh my goodness, the Revenant deluxe skin looks so good. I'm glad I got some platinum where I can get it, because the skin really does look nice. Because I actually haven't really been playing Warframe lately, but I still have a bunch of platinum left over that I haven't really been using. I just went this way. This is where I started. Ninja dogs. Uh-huh. Don't you ever resist me again. There's a Kodama behind there. Seems to be locked. Of course it's locked. Excuse me. Here's the thing, why is this thing so resistant to my attacks all of a sudden? I mean, it's not like it's going to really matter. But why are you so difficult to take out? What is it? Konaki Gigi. Well, we got a name for it at least. And since we took him out, I don't think there's anything we really need in here. It's just another spot with some treasure and whatnot. Well, might as well grab this Kodama while I'm over here. I'll focus on getting the rest of the Kodama later. Now I need to reorient myself and actually go where I'm supposed to be going. That door won't open, so there's another way that I need to go. Now, even though I'm technically overpowered for a lot of the stuff that's here, I still need to be careful so I don't get, you know, jumped and ambushed. So I guess there were people who were skeptical skeptical about, you know, the big guy being around. So that's where I need to go, and this is where I came to. Am I missing an entrance or something? I feel like I might be missing an entrance or just oblivious to it. Because I came over here. Is there a place in here that I'm overlooking? I feel like I'm overlooking something. And I just realized that I took off one of my other guardian spirits in order to look for Kodama around the environment when I don't really need it, and I should have just put the other one that I have on here. I'm kind of lost. Seems to be locked. Oh, that's why I need to come in here. Sorry, brain fart. I'm a dum-dum. I need to come over here and see if this is the key. Is this the key? It's the key. Okay. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if I get a comment saying like, wow, this guy's just not paying attention, is he? No, I'm not. Even though I should. And I gotta say, this whole environment is very it's bright. And there's some monsters in here. There's some monsters in here. Well, come on out if you want to fight. Well, you won't be bothering me later. And shortcut. There we go. Probably be grabbing these soul cores just so I can use it to upgrade higher grade ones that I get from Way of the Neo. I mean, Dream of the Neo. I don't know why I keep calling it Way of the Neo. That's what it was called in the first Neo game. Force a habit, I guess. This looks like a boss room. Hello! So, I guess we're going up against Otakemaru again. It's been a while, bruh. Your magic! Actually need to be careful. There's the old Takemaru I know. Oh, this might hurt. This might actually hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt enough. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, thank you. Oh no, no. Woo-hoo. Yo, she rolling up with her whole squad.
よとは夢をたがえるか鈴か
まれびとよ、同じ光を宿すようですね。兄の若い頃に少し似ているような。気のせいでしょうか。それはさておき、急ぎましょう。
You look awfully familiar as well. Her squad consists of different yokai and a whole bunch of scampus. Look at that! I only had 1 HP left! If it wasn't for me insta-turning into my yokai form, I would have lost this boss battle. And I have yet to lose any boss battles in any of these DLCs so far. Even though I'm playing on, like, the difficulty I am on now. Even so, that was a close call. I need to be a lot more careful. You've joined forces with Suzuka. So cool. Yeah, Patrick, this is a very good game.
すべては無駄に終わりました。兄は不死。力任せに打つことは叶いません。ですが、あなたの助力があれば、兄を止めるのも叶わぬ道ではありません。陣容の融和への道、共に切り開いてくれませんか。
I don't know why I just wasted an elixir when I could have gone to the shrine to heal myself without using one. I don't know why I just did that. But might as well replenish my magics and my health. Skeleton warrior. Oh, wait. Before we go, I need to correct things.
されど、兄の手下が根城として以来、荒れるばかりだとか。その手下が悪事を尽くして、輝く石を集めているという噂です。
Alright, before we move on, I need to change my guardian spirit to the one I had, the battle-oriented one I had before. So where is... not Tengu Kuchaku. Kuzo Hana. This one gave me a pretty big attack and defense boost. So yeah, we're gonna bring you back, boy. I'll worry about searching for Kodama later. Oh great, this reminds me of any area in Dark Souls that has water in it and crabs. So mainly a whole bunch of areas in Dark Souls 3. Who told you you could use explosions on my body? Use this for leveling up my Bakugane soul. Get you in the back before you turn around, because you're annoying to fight against. What? Amarita? Butterfly? Why am I even toying around with this guy? It's not enough to kill me. No! Oh my goodness! This dude must have been playing Ultimate Spider-Man. He did Venom's backbreaker on her. That is not how you treat a lady. Oh my goodness, that was brutal!
兄を切らなくては融和の道は閉ざされるでしょう。あなたと私が共に帯びた光は我らあやかしを滅ぼす力を秘めています。不死たる兄が唯一恐れる光です。ただ兄を切るには準備と代償がいるのです。まずは輝く石を集めねばなりません。いつまで流しを召しくレオラ苦しくやがてきっとゾッザ
あのお方のためなら何だってやるよ。何だってね。あたいを救ってくださった大竹丸様。
Well, that sounds like a fanatic. And she's the one in charge? Or is this person the servant? Hi, Waira. Bye, Waira. Bye, soldier. Alright, let's make a beeline up here. I'm noticing a distinct increase in foliage in flowers. Like, these flowers have gotten bigger ever since we started walking through here. It was just nothing but a whole bunch of trees, but now, a whole bunch of flower petals. I don't think I like this aesthetic. While it's beautiful, it means that there's a lot of danger ahead. I am not a fan. I am not a fan. Travel up here, go across that log. That's where we need to go. I didn't know you guys came in flower form. Oh yeah, this person's definitely a fanatic. Don't you ever raise your hands at me again. Oh yeah, this looks like boss territory. Wait, who them? Who them peoples? Walking forward like they in a squad or something. Who is you? I hate how they can just interrupt my animations. There's no poise or nothing. It's just, you better hope your attack connects completely, otherwise, yeah. You're getting knocked out of that animation. Oh no you did not. Rise, so that we might beat their face. Oh, that's what I like to see. Get them punches in, boy. You better sit down, boy. Just in case you never know, there might be a smithing text in there somewhere. Are you alright? Are you well? Do you require any healing? If you do, I don't know that magic art, so you're kind of out of luck. More than likely that leads to another shortcut, but this is where we need to go. Yeah, this is a boss. Substitution jutsu. Protection. Plant food. Purification. Who in here? What in the world? How dare you! Tate Ibushi. I don't know who you think you are. Be gone from my sight, demon! Now I take your soul. But, where's Suzuka? Is she still around here? Where is she? Is she laying down? Do we need to check on her, or is she gone? I see nobody. Look what she did to all of the yokai spirits. Can I free them? Can I set them free? No one should be tortured like this. I can't free them. You better let me free them in a cutscene or something.
これで託せます。私のすべてを。はあ。止まらぬ兄の怒りは新しい争いを生み続ける。血を分けた妹たる私であれば、兄を倒す刃を生み出せましょう。人とあやかしが共に暮らせる世のためなら、半身たる守護霊を失おうとも構いません。時を超えしまれびとよ、兄を切る定め果たせるのはあなたのみです。争いを望む強い憎しみがまがまがしい容器となって日の本のすべてを覆いつつあります。手を打たねば写し世は終わりなき大間が時となり、 人とあやかしが永劫に争い合うことになるでしょう。絶海の孤島鬼ヶ城、妖気はかの地より放たれているようです。不死たる大竹丸に格子うるは霊石の輝きを帯びた刃曽早丸のみ。若者よ、どうか大竹丸の破壊と暴虐から世を救ってください。
相入れぬ人とあやかし、皮肉にもこの孤島はその写し絵じゃろうて。憎み合う心が互いの隔絶を生んだのじゃな。
猫又よ、やけに感傷的じゃのう。今は大竹丸を撃つのに全力を傾ける時。奴の心中はいかなるものであったとしてものう。
頭をさらってどうするつもりじゃ。
Is my mic muted? Don't know what happened. Karma, could you not, wait, you guys couldn't hear me the whole time? And I was speaking too. Huh, sorry about that. But I'll be right back. I will be right back. Sit tight. All right, let me check. Check. Mic check. I don't know what happened. For some odd reason, sometimes my Elgato will completely mute. When I hit mute on my mic, and then it's quiet, and then I hit it again, sometimes my Stream Deck won't register that I hit it again to unmute myself. And then I could just be talking and it won't even notify me that, hey, your mic's not on, or it won't even show up on the Stream Deck accurately. So apologies to everyone if I've been silent for a big old portion. I've just been talking. I really hope... Actually, hold on. Let me dial back my video and let me see. Okay, so I went silent listening to the cutscene. I was talking about it and everything during the cutscene before I even started this mission. And apparently, nothing I said was heard for the past 17 minutes. That's lovely. Oh my goodness, I was talking so much. And nothing I said was heard. Oh, that's nice. It's all good though, as long as you guys see the gameplay and everything is through, everything goes through, it's fine. As long as you guys can see everything. But onwards, we still need to keep going. We're almost done. You may be stoned now, but that doesn't make you immune to poison. Well, that's not very nice. And there's a Kodama over here. Hey, little dude! But the area has not been dispelled, which means that you're either... You gotta be down below. I see you, skeletons. You can't hide from me. And just like that, problem is solved. Prison key. Ooh. You're in my way, boy. I'm trying to get to this goodness. Sit down! Whew, I feel good. I took me a nap before I did this stream. Well, after my whole shift was done. But I took me a good old nap. I feel rested. Apparently they had a lot of people imprisoned here. Yeah, and they were tortured as well. This is not a good place to be. Just saying, it's not a good place. Ooh, I'm your magic locks. More magic. I'm trying to unlock all the magic. Hey! Little dude, what are you doing in here? Oh, snap! Wow, so a Mujina that likes to pose as me, it's now following me around. I got a little clone. I got a shadow clone. Well, not a shadow clone, but got a yokai using a clone jutsu. Okay. Well, not clone jutsu, transformation jutsu. My bad. I got those two mixed up. But if he says that more of his friends are around here, could we free more? And could I have like a whole army of clones of myself around here? How strong are you? These are things I must know. If you're using all my gear, you might actually be half as good as Brandon and Chris. Ooh, that syncopation right there. I like that. You got any more friends we can rescue? I see you, you old hag. And now you die. I'm looking at the playback, making sure my voice could still be heard. That actually is annoying though, when I hit mute to unmute myself and it doesn't unmute me. That actually is really, really annoying. I gotta keep a better eye on that. For you guys. No, Mujina! You have been avenged, my friend. Thank you for your service. Let's check all areas, because you never know, we might find some more locks.
手当てをしたらあの方何度もありがとうと。人とはさほど恐れるべき相手でしょうか。
I wonder, will we ever get an Otake-maru transformation where I can just walk around looking like Otake-maru? I would actually like that. Quit that crying. Oh, punk. Punk. Yo, punk. Slash marks. What is down here? I'm just now noticing that, yeah, this whole place is covered in slash marks. Is this Otake-maru's doing? Or is something else down here? Door seems to be blocked. Oh, this looks like an area that's gonna take me up to where I need to go. You know what? I haven't seen an ornate-looking elevator ever since Oda Nobunaga's castle in the first Nioh game. All the other elevators have just been normal-looking and wooden, but this is the first one that actually looks like it has an intricate design to it. But it says it's locked, so we need to find the key. I'm sure someone has it. Doesn't seem to work now. Of course it doesn't. Got you in the back. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, another Mujina. If that one survived, I could have had another one tagging along with me. Oh, sorry. My bad. What the? Hey, I'm trying to talk to people. Stop it. Aw, I can't get a view of myself and the yokai at the same time. That sucks. I want to see the end. Ooh, wait. Aha! I can't navigate. I cannot navigate. Wow. How am I that bad? How am I this bad at navigating downstairs? Where am I going? All right, there's a whole clan of me here. Okay, I want to get all three of us here in this one shot. All right, let me hide this UI, because if I try to share this through the PlayStation, it's gonna include that little. It's gonna include that little disclaimer down at the bottom. So I'm just gonna have one here with me. Hold on, let me take a picture. If I show this to Chris and Brandon, this is gonna open up so many questions for them. Nice try, Karma. Let's press on. We're getting closer and closer to the tip top. I wonder how many Mujinas we can actually rescue. Hold on, let me double check and make sure I actually took that photo. You ever have a brain fart moment and it makes you question whether you did something or not? And max familiarity with all of my clothes. Sweet. And that was the perpetrator for this realm, which means we'll have a much easier time now. Okay, I did in fact take the photo. All right, sweet, awesome. When am I gonna do a podcast again? You know what? It actually depends. It depends on what you guys would actually like for me to talk about. Cause I've been thinking cause here's the thing, Karma, here's the thing. I really enjoyed doing that WandaVision discussion podcast yesterday. I really enjoyed doing that, just talking about it. Because sure, I could talk to you guys and you guys could see my face, but when I'm just speaking and you guys are just hearing my voices like that, I actually really like that as well. So I might do a couple more podcasts. Subject matter is still varied right now. I'm still trying to figure out what would be good to talk about. I mean, I can talk about One Piece. I can talk about My Hero Academia and the like. There's a whole bunch of things I can actually talk about. Stuff that's happening out in the world, the gaming world, movie world. A whole bunch of things that I can bring up. It's just the matter of what would you guys like to see? Because even though, here's the thing, Karma. I have no problem uploading pretty much whatever I want here to the channel. But I really would like to give you guys stuff that you actually want to see. Because sure, you have the couple of people who come in here and just look at my stuff every now and again. But I just want to know what you guys would like to see talked about in the future, and I will do my best to bring it to you. No, the Mujina! I would have loved being in that WandaVision podcast, but I didn't even know you did one. Here's the thing, I didn't even intend for it to be that way. It was just a random idea that I had, and I figured I would try it out. So now that... Not that into Marvel, so I don't know much, but it still would have been nice. Well, had I known, I would have seen about what we could have done with you being in the Discord, and we could have talked about something. There's still plenty of opportunities, so I'll just try and figure it out. Now, mind you, I'm still working on doing Demon Slayer. and I'm still trying to figure out a good date to do that for this month or either next month as well. So that's still something I'm contending with. So I just ask that you be patient with me when I do that. But at the same time, should there be another need for another podcast about us talking about something, then I will definitely hit you up. But like I said, I'm still trying to figure out everything and seeing what's comfortable for myself and everyone involved. Is that a yokai? Sitting up in a hot pot? I need to figure out how to get over there. Okay, so we got a Biwa player somewhere. Goku versus Saitama, One Punch Man, who would win? Didn't they do a death battle on that? I feel like they did a death battle on that. Look at your boy being so precise, shooting a cannonball through some bars. Bet you won't be summoning anyone else. Okay, so here's the thing I know about Saitama. Now, mind you, I have every volume of One Punch Man that they've released thus far. I need to check and see if Barnes & Noble have had any new issues of anything, because I haven't been in a good month, I would say. So I need to double check and make sure that I'm up to date on all recent volumes. I might actually head out to Barnes & Noble after I'm done with this stream and see if there's anything new. But from what I know of Saitama, dude is ridiculously broken and overpowered. Goku is the same way. But with Saitama, as far as I know of the series, now mind you, I said that I haven't... The only knowledge I know of One Punch Man is... Wow, we've already been here already. We have already been here. I need to find another way. What I know of Saitama is the fact that he's pretty much the strongest person in One Punch Man. And, I mean... I don't know. It's kind of difficult for me to say something about it because I haven't invested myself in reading the series. So, I can't say I can give you an accurate thought process on what I think of One Punch Man, of Saitama, compared to anyone else. Goku I know a lot about. But mind you, there's still things about Goku in the Dragon Ball series that I don't know, such as what happens after the Tournament of Power. And I heard some things about Moro and this person that Goku and Vegeta have been fighting. Now, I don't know the storyline itself, because I still need to read through it, because I have all the volumes of Dragon Ball Super as well, but I haven't started to read through them. Like, I need to find time to just sit down and read through volumes of all my manga that I have. So, that's something I need to work on. So, I can't really give you an accurate thought on who I think would win, due to the fact that I am not as knowledgeable as I should be. Where the heck am I supposed to be going? I have lost my way. I do know that I need to be going down to where that yokai was, but I do not know how to get to that direction. That's where I need to be going. There was a yokai sitting in like a heated pot somewhere, but that's where I need to be going. Hey CJ, what's going on? We're going through the last DLC for Nioh 2. If I can just find my way through this maze of a space that I've completely lost myself in. I am running in literal circles. I am so bad at this. I am so bad. So over here is one direction. That's where I need to be. That's where I need to be going, but I need to find out how to get down there. How the heck do I get down there? That's where I need to be, down there. Wait a minute. Just had a thought. I just got a key piece. Can I open up the elevator now? Can I do my Aku impression again? Hold on. Let me find this gate so I can stop being lost, because I'm going to be running in circles and start talking if I keep doing that. Hold on. Let me find out. Okay. Door seems to be... Are you kidding? I think I get it now. This... In one direction, I need to kill yokai in one spot. In another direction, I need to kill another yokai that has a key piece that I'm missing. So this... Okay, I get it. I know where I need to go now. 2 separate directions. Brain fart unfarted. Okay.
Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword stepped forth to oppose me.
It still needs work. I haven't done it in a while, so apologies if it sounds a little off. Alright, we're moving in the right direction now. Can skeletons climb ladders? They can climb ladders, but can they fall down ladders? Yes, they can! I think I enjoy myself too much when I'm knocking people around. These creepy baby-face looking yokai. Very good even if you're a little rusty with it. Yeah, I don't spend too much time doing Aku. I have been spending a lot of time laughing like Doflamingo, though. Especially when I'm doing something devious. I find that I'm doing more Doflamingo laughs than I've been doing Blackbeard laughs when I'm doing something devious. Speaking of Doflamingo, though, what about Chris Tucker or Kevin Hart? I can say for a fact that I can do none of those. None of those. Ah, here we go. You're the one I have to defeat to get the other key piece. Dofi doesn't laugh like the letters it portrays. It's funny because trophy earned the Demon's Den. Wait, what does this mean? Hold on. What is this trophy? Defeat the 4 demons in a distant dream. Oh, sweet. So we got the Agyo and Ungyo piece. Too bad they're definitely within my vocal range. That much I know, but I just need to figure out a line that isn't, filled with profanity in it from Chris Tucker and them. Because they tend to use a lot of it sometimes. But speaking about Doflamingo, I've been watching the English dub for One Piece, and I've been listening to Doflamingo's voice actor a lot. And one thing, okay, here's the thing. As much as I love One Piece, I noticed that not everyone can pull off certain laughs like they do in the Japanese dub. With Doflamingo, the thing that kind of, I wouldn't say resonates with me, but the thing that kind of is immediately recognizable to me is, what is his name? Something Callum. I forget his name, the English voice actor for Doflamingo. Not comfortable with cussing? Serious question. Seriously, it is. I don't have it in me to actually do that. I just don't find, me personally, I just have absolutely no interest in it. And it's not something that I intend to do. I've never used it a day in my life, and I intend to keep that streak going because it just really doesn't interest me. That's just a personal thing for me. But the thing with Doflamingo's voice actor, his English one, is his laugh, I feel like it's too raspy in when he laughs that way. I mean, in the English dub, hold on, let me kill this guy. In the English dub of One Piece, when Doflamingo laughs, he laughs deeply, but it's like, like you hear that slightly gurgling raspiness in his voice. Like it's like that. That's how he laughs in the English dub. But in the Japanese dub, it's all like like it has a little bit more of a sinister vibe to it. And I was hoping he would go that way. Like that's what I was hoping for a little bit, and it's just that his voice actor, it's not exactly hitting on that note. Now, mind you, it's all up to the vocal director, and I believe Colleen Clinkenbeard, aka the voice of Luffy, she is also partly in charge of the, I think, vocal direction and stuff, so I don't know if she's doing something or if someone else is doing something, but the laugh of Doflamingo just doesn't, just for me personally, this is a personal thing. The English laugh for Doflamingo just doesn't do it for me. The Japanese one sounds fine. That laugh doesn't fit at all, at least compared to the Japanese one. The dub laugh reminds me a little of the Muttley laugh. Just a bit, not too much, because you still hear vocal range in the laugh. But there is a hint of like, where in the Japanese dub is, I can't tell you how much I love the Japanese dub voice of Doflamingo and his laugh. His laugh is literally perfection. So maybe I just have too many high standards for what I would really like his voice to sound like. So maybe I'm just spoiled on how he sounds in the sub versus how he does in the dub. Now, mind you, he still does a good job. He still does a great job as an English dub Doflamingo. It's just his laugh that doesn't really hit on all cylinders for me. Oh no! Oh no! He broke me like Juggernaut did Deadpool! Am I watching Attack on Titan? I actually am reading Attack on Titan, and I want to see how the anime compares to the chapters. Because I haven't read Attack on Titan in literal months, and I am currently on chapter 126. A lot of chapters have been released since then, so I have a lot of catching up to do. So before I watch Attack on Titan in its newest season, I want to read through the chapters and see how they compare. Though, from what I've been hearing nothing but good things from the anime itself. So I'm looking forward to watching it. Here's the man. Otokemaru! My name is Kyushu92. You killed my mother. Prepare to die.
それほどの覚悟か。人とを忘るなど虚しき夢を。ならば、ヌン。夢ごと滅ぶがよい。
What the heck? Nightmare Bringer? Ooh! We'll have none of that. We'll have none of that.
何時もあやかしてやろう。何故人に首するか。思い出すがよい。我らあやかしを憎み、蔑む人の目を。
Ow, 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 ow. That chest blast kind of reminded me of Jinpachi from Tekken, where he just loves spamming that move. Ooh! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Ooh, that's too close. Lightning, zoppity, zop, zop. Zoppity, zop, zoppity. Woo! Good night, Otokemaru! What would I rate Pirate Warriors for? About a 7, 8 out of 10. The rest of the points is because of the lack of content, lack of extra missions, lack of costumes, and endgame content that could very well have prolonged the longevity of the game. So about a 7 to 8 out of 10.
我が角を砕きうるは同族の力が宿りし刃のみ。その刃が輝く限り我ら兄弟の思念は残り続ける。なれど世の心残りもようやく晴れた。人と忘る夢をうつつとなした者よ。我らと同じ輝きを宿すその瞳に真実を見せることが叶うとは無常の喜び。我らと血を分けし者よ、感謝する。
Haha, nice try. Looks like he's not much of a threat. That was easy. That's because I've been playing on the first difficulty.
鬼を殺した若者はその刀を残し時の彼方へと消えていきました。 長い長い戦いを終え
Mother? Is that you, Mother?
鬼に永遠の安らぎを与えました。
Thus concludes all the DLC for Nioh 2. Do I play as different characters every DLC? I wouldn't say I play as different characters. I mean, sometimes I change the look of my clothes since your created character is the one you play as. Got the possession of Baku. Nice. Mission complete. Please tell me I got at least the Nightmare Bringer Soul from that. Nightmare Bringer Soul. Woo! Can't wait to see how strong this is later. Oh wait, this is where we started. So are we? Oh, so the mission is complete, but going forward, this is how we get out. So you don't necessarily play as different characters in each of the DLCs here, but you do meet a lot of characters here that, you know, expands on the lore of this game. Trophy earned. A Dream of Peace. The Sohayamaru seems to be losing its luster now its purpose has been fulfilled. As its lights fades, I hear the faint voice of Suzuka. You have slain the fiend, young one. You will forever be remembered as the champion who saved this nation, and as the origin of the samurai ideal. Perhaps we will meet again someday, should the flow of time permit it. Having taken up the Sohayamaru and realized my destiny, my long journey had finally come to an end. So basically, this is saying that this is where our adventures here in Nioh 2 have officially ended. This is the end, lore-wise, of my character's story. But then we have Kenmyorin, Daitorin, and Shotorin, the respective weapons of Otakemaru himself, which I am actually glad that I get it. But here it is, the Nightmare Bringer Soul that I've been seeing a ton of people using. The Sanmyo Storm. I just realized that if I get the highest version of the Otakemaru Soul, I'm just dropping my controller all over the place. I just realized that if I get my hands on the first version of Otakemaru Soul from the main story on Way of the Neo, then if I'm somehow able to get the Nightmare Bringer version from Way of the Neo as well, I pretty much may have the most powerful versions of Otakemaru's powers at my disposal to use. That is scary. But let's see what Nightmare Bringer does. It just causes elements of all kinds to just whirl around me in all directions, which is very good at causing enemies to be inflicted with chaos damage. So, nice. Very nice. Gonna lock you. Twilight Mission, the Cradle of the Demon unlocked. So, with that done, Samurai Locks against all comers, Words of Respite. We got other missions that we can clear. But what I'm going to do is we are going to go... Well, actually, let's check out some of these weapons that I got my hands on. So... Where is... Okay, so we have Kenmyorin, which is the... the three treasured swords of Otakemaru himself. According to one of Otakemaru's three treasured swords, According to the tales of Tamura, the 3 Sanmyo blades were bestowed upon Otakemaru by the king of the demigods, and each blade was said to be capable of mowing down 1,000 men in a single swing. The Kenmyoden houses the power of resurrection, which is the reasoning behind Otakemaru's return after his initial defeat. It is said that this led him to being sealed away in Uji when he was eventually subdued again. So, we're gonna lock you. I'm gonna work on getting his most powerful swords. Like, this is the swords of one of the 3 greatest demons in all of Japanese mythology. So, we got this one. Have I ever had falafel before? No. The closest thing I had to that was like something like a gyro. But I never had falafel. And then we have Daitorin and Shotorin. I'm so happy that we actually get to get the swords of an actual boss. But let me just put my weapons back on. And then we can read the lore of Daitorin and Shotorin. Daitorin and Shotorin. 2 of Otakemaru's 3 treasured swords, wielded as a pair. According to the tales of Tamura, the 3 Sanmyo blades were bestowed upon him, we already read this part, but it says the 2 swords were originally crafted by the deity Manju Bosatsu, and as such, they both contain great divine power. So, dual elements, fire and water, Shadows of a Dream, Kenmyoden, Daitorin, Shotorin, Dreaming Demon Face Guard, Dreaming Demon Coat, Gauntlets, Waist Guard, and Greaves. So these bonuses will give me Life, Anima Charge, Extended Yokai Shift, Increase in melee damage, Amrita bonus when I'm inflicted with Corrupted, and increases the damage of my yokai abilities during a yokai shift. I might actually go after this. I might actually go after this whole set if I can. If it's possible, I kind of want to go after the Daitorin and Shotorin and Kenmyoden. Because I think I have one part of his clothes. I could be wrong. Nope, I don't have it. I thought I did. Oh yeah, I do. I do have it. So I have the Dreamin' Demon Coat. Do I have his gloves? No. I got Suzuka's stuff. I don't have anything else of his. No, I don't have anything else of his. Oh, Dreamin' Demon Greaves and his coat. So I don't have his full set yet, but that's a work in progress. Alright, so I got some skills. I might as well go ahead and put it to some other Onmyo magic that I have not been using or putting anything towards. I actually need to increase my bonuses that I got here that I've not been putting anything towards as well. Don't really use Sacred Water, so I might as well use these points to get closer to increasing health gain by elixirs and all these other ones. So I might as well just get this, Oasis Talisman, and this one. So that opens it up. Then put something into my ninjutsu. If you were to visit Japan for 2 weeks to a month, what would you do and where would you most want to go? That's a really good question because I've always thought about going to Japan, but it's just that I don't know exactly where to go. Do you know of any really good tourist spots for a mainlander like me that you would suggest going to? If there's a place I can go to that has like a ginormous forest of cherry blossoms, then I would like to go there, just to be there authentically. That's where I would go. Oh, I can go ahead and get this one so I can sneak through missions. And then fist weapons got an upgrade. Let's see. There was one move that I really liked that I wanted to get. But I can't find it. Where is it? I can't find it. Hold on, let me see. Opportunist, Opportunist 2. Spinning kick. One of these moves I really wanted to get my hands on because it looked cool to me. Is it Ocean Zephyr? No, that's not it. One of these moves is actually really good that I want to get. Oh, maybe it was Kick Cycle. But I need to get Spinning Kick if I want to just kick people constantly. So let's get Spinning Kick, and we'll worry about the rest of it later. So, what we can do, I don't think I got any new smithing techs. No, we didn't. What we can do is go to the hut and look into some lore of these yokai that we just encountered. We got quite a few to look through. So the Tsuchigumo is the one we fought in Darkness in the Capital. What was the one we fought in the last one? Lightning Gods of Yomi. Ah, here's one. Can I do a Jigglypuff impression? You mean Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Something like that, maybe? So this is Otake that we've seen before. And then this is him as Kashin Koji. And then this is him in his human well, he's still a yokai, but more human-like in appearance. So we know the history of Otake. So one of the bosses we had to fight is called the Uminyudo. Uminyudo is a grotesquely gigantic yokai from the depths of the ocean. Its name means sea priest in Japanese, a reference to the rounded Buddhist priest-like head that emerges from beneath the waves. Umiudo, I'm not going to read every single one, just mainly the big bosses. Umiudo's body is composed of a highly viscous, watery substance, and a direct strike from it is enough to smash a small ship to smithereens. The remains of these unfortunate vessels still swirl within the watery mass of Umiudo's body, allowing it to, I don't know why I kept calling them Umudos, but Umudo or Umudo, allowing it to fire them like bullets at its enemies. One should anticipate this danger when fighting Umudo from afar. So we already know about that one. Bakegane, Nue, Underworld Soldier, Hag, Lightning Gods of Yomi. So firstly, we have the Lightning Gods of Yomi are not a singular entity, but comprise of 8 savage lightning gods from Yomi, the Japanese underworld. According to legend, Izanami was sent to Yomi after burning to death. The lightning gods emerged from 8 parts of her rotting body, a grotesque sight that terrified her husband Izanagi, who had come to Yomi to rescue her. Izanagi fled, and a furious Izanami ordered the lightning gods, who commanded the underworld soldiers, and a swarm of hellish hags to chase after him. The names of the 8 lightning gods are as follows. Wow, you're really going to make me... We're going to read the English names of that, because I'm going to butcher those names. Great Lightning, Fire Lightning, Black Lightning, Rending Lightning, Young Lightning, Earth Lightning, Roaring Lightning, and Hiding Lightning. Each is said to symbolize a different facet of lightning itself. For instance... Wow, how dare you put that name in there and expect me to try and read it so easily. For instance, Honoi Kazuzuchi, Honoi Kadzuchi. Honoi Kadzuchi. Okay. So going from the beginning, it's Ui Kadzuchi, Honoi Kadzuchi, Kuroi Kadzuchi, Sakui Katsuchi, Wakai Katsuchi, Tsuchi Katsuchi, Narui Katsuchi, and Fusui Katsuchi. Whew! That's a mouthful. But for instance, Honoi Katsuchi, Honoi Katsuchi's lightning bolts are said to cause fires, Sakui Katsuchi's are said to split trees, and Fusui Katsuchi's is said to lurk within dark clouds, much like the occasional flashes of lightning that suddenly light the sky. Now, I need to defeat this thing one more time in order to get its last title, but here's how it appears without lightning, and here's how it appears when it's covered in the lightning gods themselves. They form a fairly attractive female shape, I must say. I'm gonna leave that alone because this ain't my cup of tea. Like, I have a thing against women having teeth all over their bodies, especially going up the middle of their bodies. That does not look safe at all. It does not look safe. That is incredibly creepy. Yeesh. But, going on from here, let's see if we can find another boss here. The Tsuchigumo got an armor set in the game based on this guy. The Tsuchigumo is a giant spider-like yokai with many limbs. In some depictions of the yokai, such as the one in the Heike Monogatari, Tsuchigumo are described as having a demon's face, tiger's torso, and spider limbs. Citizens around the capital fear the evil yokai, for it is said to ensnare humans in its web before consuming them whole. Well, other than those factors. Whatever floats your boat! Tsuchigumo is a frequent subject of No and Kabuki theater. So I gotta defeat this guy 2 more times in order to find out more about him. He's got some jacked up feet. Look how curled back his toes are. Look at that! I can't even show the feet because it's just wow, that is unsightly. That has got to be the most severe case of arthritis I have ever seen when your toes curl backwards. That's bad. White tiger! The white tiger is one of the 4 legendary beast gods of the cardinal direction, said to be protector of the west. It takes the form of a magnificent tiger covered in gleaming white fur. Since ancient times, it has been worshipped alongside the blue dragon of the east, vermilion bird of the south, and black turtle of the north. When Ashia Doman summoned a swarm of Aratama, they overwhelmed Nekomata, transforming him into a white tiger. And then he got transformed later in the storyline of Neo, when William had to fight him. Of course, I think the events of the DLCs take place after the events of Neo 2, but still take you back to the past, so this is actually second time he's been transformed against his will. Fox Spirit, we know about you. Itsumade! This dude that likes to break people over his back. This is what happens if a Tengu becomes too powerful. And he has a tail of Shin Godzilla, because it has... Oh my goodness, I did not notice that the end of his tail is essentially hands that are also holding swords. Yep. Someone watched Shin Godzilla when they designed this guy. If I were, let me answer your question about going to Japan. I would actually want to try all their food, except for pufferfish. I would try all the sushi I could, all their delicacies and everything, because I love sushi, even though I haven't eaten it in a while. I just love sushi. I would like to go to an actual ramen shop and sit down and have a ramen bowl prepared in front of me. Like the pieces of meat and egg. Oh my goodness, I would love to just sit down and have an authentic big old ramen bowl and just eat it. Because ramen noodles is good and everything, even though I haven't eaten it in about a good year or so. But it does not compare to having it authentically made directly in front of you. So I would like to just go and eat different cuisines and maybe check out different shops here and there. Maybe bring back some One Piece figures. Ooh, I would go. Isn't there like a One Piece themed area that people can actually visit that's just themed around One Piece? I think Roger's Base went there one time. He had like a whole video series on it when he was traveling there and visiting there. I think that was about a year, 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I would love to go there. So go to Japan for 2 weeks, eat their food, and then visit One Piece, and then just see the sights, basically. Basically, just see the sights. If I could, I would record my whole entire time there. Except, not go into the bamboo forest and record things that shouldn't be recorded. And then get my whole YouTube channel looked at funny because I did something unspeakable for clout. You know who you are, you know what you did, and your fake apology did not change anything. Itsumade. Let me get off of that soapbox there. Itsumade. Itsumade is a bird-like yokai of unknown origin, though not much is known about its creature. Did you hear about the Super Mario theme park that's opening in Japan and Florida? Yes, I did. The fact that we've progressed so far to get a Super Mario theme park. It's like, move over, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I want to be where the Mushroom Kingdom is. That's where the real fun is at. But if they charge me like $100 to get some Super Mario overalls, and like, bruh, I can just get that from Walmart by myself and just take the patch off. But back to this. Itsumade is a bird-like yokai of unknown origin. Though not much is known about this creature, it is often seen in places where many corpses that have not received proper burial are found. The yokai makes an appearance in the Taiheki. That's a mouthful. Lots of words that are testing me today. Where it is described as a mysterious bird. In the text, it is said to have appeared at the imperial palace every night during a time where many were dying of a plague, striking its name, which literally means until when or when will it end, over and over again, terrifying the palace residents. It is described as having a human's face, snake-like body, beak lined with jagged teeth, talons as sharp as blades, and a wingspan of over 16 feet. That is concerning. Creature like this flying around in the night, asking when will it end, cutting people apart, and I just left a whole yokai stuff. Then we have this dude. First of all, what is you? Konaki Jiji. Konaki Jiji is a yokai from the Shikoku region, which takes the form of an old man. Using its cry that resembles the crying of a baby, it tricks passing humans into picking it up, thinking that it is an abandoned child. Once picked up, it grows as heavy as a rock, clinging to the human until the human is crushed under its weight. The Shikoku region also has tales of a strange stone known as the Opasho stone that tempts and then crushes people in a similar way, causing speculations that the yokai and this stone must be related. Crazy. And I have to defeat 20 more in order to see more history about it. It's nice that you have to kill enemies to learn more about enemies and the lore behind them. Team Ninja really went out of their way to go above and beyond for this. Then we have the Kinki, literally an ogre with drip. Kinki is one of the 4 demons said to have been employed by Fujiwara no Chikata in the Taihei. Fujiwara no Chikata is described as a very powerful Noba of the Heian period who controlled the region surrounding the border of Iga and Ise. He is said to have possessed powers beyond human understanding and was able to enlist the service of 4 demons when launching a rebellion against the imperial court. Kinki thoroughly tormented the Emperor's troops with its adamantine body, which deflected everything from arrows to swords and its terrifying strength. According to the poem by Kinotomo, who was dispatched to subjugate the rebels, the 4 demons were eventually forced to retreat and Fujiwara no Chikata met his end on the battlefield. Just covered in nothing but drip. Whole body is just showered in gold. And you know what? It makes sense that he just has these stones all over his body, unlike little Uzi Zert, who got a diamond implanted in his forehead for dumb reasons. Guess that's what happens when you're not wise with your money and know what to do with it. You do dumb stuff like get a diamond implanted in your forehead. I'm sorry, but that's stupid. It is stupid. It looks stupid. You better hope you never get kidnapped, otherwise that stone's coming out of your head. Then we have the Fuki. I've seen this one already. It's just basically a super powerful version of the Yoki and the ninja Yokis that we've seen thus far. They're just extremely powerful. On Way of the Neo, this guy can insta-kill me in 1 or 2 hits, even with all the gear that I have on right now. They're that strong. Then we have Suiki. I think he's bleeding from that diamond too. Well, what do you know? Who knew that foreign objects in the body could cause your body to behave in ways that should not be a thing? There's a lot of Thanos memes about that diamond. Yeah, I saw some memes about him being put side to side by Vision. I'm sorry, but Vision pulls it off better, and it actually makes more sense. Suiki. Suiki is one of the 4 demons said to have been employed. Wait. Oh, so Kinki, Fuki, and Suiki, and then Ongyoki. These are all the 4 demons that were employed by Fujiwara no Chikata. What is he supposed to be doing with a diamond in his head? Vision? No, it's just that when people have a lot of money and they don't know how to be wise with it, and for lack of a better explanation, they want a lot of attention. They do dumb stuff to themselves because it'll get people talking. Not because it makes sense, but because they want the attention. That's literally the only reason. There's no other reason why you would get a diamond implanted in your head. It doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing. Stupid. Oh, wait. Here, actually, you know what? I've read Kinki. Might as well read the rest of the 4 demons. I'm just going to read all the way up until the Nightmare Bringer, and then I'll call it a session here for today. Because I want to go ahead and get some food, then head out to Barnes & Noble and see if there's any manga volumes I'm missing. But Kinki, we've already read through. Ogre with Drip. Then we got Fuki, literally, I don't know. What would you call this? I would call him King of the Yoki with his sword and his literal cannon. Like, this is a gun that we use two-handed, and he's wielding it one-handed. And he's got a cape, and he's got a crown of horns on his head. All right, so we've already read all of the boring stuff at the beginning. Well, not boring stuff, but we already read all the stuff at the top. But with Fuki involved, it says, Fuki thoroughly tormented the Emperor's troops with its ability to summon winds so strong that they could destroy humans and buildings alike. According to the poem by Kinto Nomaru, who was dispatched... Okay, so that's just the information about Fuki. So with Suiki, it says, Suiki thoroughly tormented the Emperor's troops with its ability to summon dangerous floods out of nowhere. So, this dude has an unbreakable body. This dude could summon winds that could literally destroy people and slice them apart. And then Suiki could summon floods literally out of nowhere. She was basically the second Hokage who could create water from nothing without hand signs, and she could just do whatever she wanted. Then with Ongyoki, Ongyoki thoroughly tormented the Emperor's troops with its ability to become invisible, which allowed it to attack the enemy by surprise. And seeing as how he's an advanced version of... Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay, that's not it. There's another yokai that is basically the Ongyoki, but to a lesser extent. Ha! Kodaka! So Ongyoki is basically a more powerful and pretty much the supreme version of a Kodaka. Now let's go back to where I was before. Here we go. And it actually is really, really powerful because it can kill you quite quickly. And the thing is, it can make itself look like other objects on a map. So you got to be careful when you encounter this thing, because it can make itself look like an undead dead body just laying on the ground until you get close to it, and then it just grabs you, and then it just messes you up completely. Then we have the Harinobo, formed by worn out needles and broken blades. Basically a lesser Umibozu, but made out of needles and blades, so it's pretty much poisonous. Then we got the Tate Iboshi. Tate Iboshi. The yokai that haunts Suzuka Pass was once a bandit. She was born to an unmarried mother who eventually died during an epidemic. Orphaned and scorned by the other villagers, she fled into the wild and became a common thief. It was in this state that Otakemaru found her. He used the power of the spirit stones to transform her into a yokai, becoming her only friend. Tate Iboshi is wildly devoted to Otakemaru, and she will not hesitate to use any means necessary, no matter how cruel they may be, to gather the spirit stones he needs to realize his dream. So, yeah. This is her. Freaky. Might need to clip them toenails because your feet are hanging. You ever see people wear shoes and their feet are hanging off of their shoes? Actually, her shoes are a part of her feet. Oh my goodness, that is not okay. Then lastly, the Nightmare Bringer. So essentially the most powerful form of Otakemaru. His swords are massive. His form is massive. The Nightmare Bringer was born when Otakemaru fused with his guardian spirit Yumehami, hoping that this would help him realize his dream of eradicating humanity at last. Using his power to corrupt peaceful yokai, Otakemaru transformed Yumehama into an Aratama. The resentment that lingered over the war-torn land fueled Yumehami's strength, lending it unimaginable power. It was this almighty form that Otakemaru ultimately merged with, leading to the birth of one of the most horrifying demons to have ever existed on this plane. So, I wonder what the I wonder how powerful Nightmare Bringer Otakemaru would do against Neo 1's Yamata no Orochi. I gotta say, if anything can be said about the artistic design, about Team Ninja, and all that they've done with all the yokai designs and everything else, this is by far one of the most... The thing is, every part of a yokai is so intricately designed, like the creases and cracks in their skin, and ornate designs of swords, and ornate designs of hilts and guards and scabbards of different weapons, and it's just like, they really went above and beyond to make everything so intricately designed on this. And the fact that the game doesn't really run all that slow, having all this stuff happen, just speaks to how smoothly everything works. It just works. I need to defeat him 3 more times in order to get the rest of his actions. But that'll be something I do on my own time. But let's look at the Guardian Spirit that we got our hands on. So we got Sohaya, a radiant white dragon Guardian Spirit with 7 horns. Essentially, its shape is that of the Sohaya Maru. Taking flight using its 6 wings, it can soar through the sky with the speed of a lightning bolt. It has the power to shift shapes and is said to be even able to change into formless elements such as fire or wind. A sacred beast charged with destroying any who defy the laws of heaven and earth, Sohaya grants its power to those willing to sacrifice themselves in order to save the world. The Guardian Spirit's name has been rendered in various different kanji combinations, but all are believed to have been chosen purely for their phonetic reading, rather than holding some greater meaning. One theory poses that its name originated in Western China. Can I do an impression of Diavolo now? Let me see if I can find his quotes real quick, and then I'll call it a session here. Wow, I just realized that I got a lot of lore behind my own character, protagonist. Hat? No hat. That fade clean, though. Let me see if I can pull up Diavolo lines. Okay, let's see. I'm pulling up some lines for him. Because the thing with Diavolo's voice is he sounds angry all the time and yet calm at the same time. So he's all like, I don't care how many it takes to defeat you, as long as I remain at the top. I am an emperor. My only goal is to remain at the top. Like, the voice actor for the English dub of Diavolo, I hope he got as much rest as he needed. Because he literally shouted his voice out in every single line spoken by him, especially near the end. In order to grow, we must defeat the mistakes of our past. The past, even when you break it to pieces and entomb it in stone, it crawls out like a worm. Oh, am I getting a phone call? Who calls me? Am I getting a text message at this time? Hold on, I just got a text message saying, congratulations, you won a free PS5. Right. Now we're only missing his music playing in the background. Uh-huh. Just what I thought. So here's the thing. If you ever get a text message saying that congratulations, you won a PS5, just go here to this site here, and it has Best Buy at the top because that's how it fools you. It fools you into thinking that it's actually coming from Best Buy. And I went through it, and it's saying like, and here's the thing. It says like, you answer these questions. Are you a man or a woman? How old are you? How many members in your family? And have you ever bought a PS5? Just answer those questions, and then it gets to the point where it says like, we're surveying your answers. You notice how stupid this sounds. Listen to how stupid this sounds, because they really think that people are this stupid. Even though people are really desperate to get a PS5. But here, it gets to the point where it says, like, we're surveying your questions. You have not received any prizes from us from this IP. And then it goes to, like, this 6-boxed spot where you have to choose one. Well, you get to choose 2. Because the way the system does it is it makes it seem like, oh no, you didn't get one here, but you do get 1 extra spin. That's how it fools you into thinking like, oh no, if I choose the wrong one, then this isn't going to work out for me. So you automatically get a PS5 in the second box that you hit. And then it says, like, I'm looking at that screen right now. It says, you did it. Congratulations. You have won a new PS5. The rules: you will be directed to the website of our certified distributors. Enter your address and only pay $1 to get a brand new Sony PlayStation 5, including shipping fee. Your Sony PlayStation PS5. Sony PlayStation 5. Why do I keep calling it the Sony PlayStation PS5? Sony PlayStation 5 will be delivered within 5 to 7 days. All right, so let's see what happens. You got one of these messages and gave them your parents' bank info. Was that the wrong decision? I would believe so. Alright, so here's the thing. Here it is. Here it is. It's the setup right here, because there's fine print here at the top. By participating in this promotion, you are also agreeing to a 3-day trial with an affiliated subscription, which, unless canceled within the 3 days, will renew at a monthly subscription of $69.95. So, if you go through with this and you don't pay attention to the fact that you have subscribed to this monthly subscription with an affiliated subscription, if you don't cancel within those 3 days, you will then be charged monthly $69.95. So yeah, this is a scam. This is a scam. Nice try though. Here's the thing. How much does it cost? Unsubscribing is easy. The cost after your 3-day trial expires is $69.95. How can I win? Here's the thing. You're not even guaranteed to win if you do this. So you could wind up not winning and then wind up having to pay $69.95 for a subscription that you don't want, all because you wanted to get a PS5. It's a scam. So right here it says, how much does it cost? Unsubscribing is easy. Cost after your 3-day trial expires is $69.95 per month. How can I win? All of our participants are entered into a monthly draw. You're not even guaranteed a win. The winner of our monthly competition will be contacted directly by email. But we'll accept all your money, though. Yeah, get out of here with that mess. If I'm getting a PS5, I'm putting my hands directly on it and handing over cash money to buy it. You ain't gonna get me with that foolishness. Get out of here! What type of dummy do you think I am? Sorry. Just, this is the second time I've seen that scam, but they try to get you. They really do try to get you. Watch out for scams, everyone. I wonder if Metatron could do Diavolo's voice when speaking Italian. Metatron is an Italian-British weapons, armor, and history-based YouTuber. Should be able to do it. Alright, so here's the thing. So here we have the history of the protagonists after the events of the main story. So right there with that exclamation point is where the DLC starts. So, if you remember, the last thing we did in the main story is time passes and the protagonist finally awakens since we sealed away Otakemaru in the main story. However, possessed by the man with the staff, the protagonist attacks William, who happens to be standing before them. Luckily, this possession ends during the course of their combat. The protagonist learns that they have awoken because Maria, the chick that was in charge of all the bad stuff that was happening during the events of the first Nioh and its subsequent DLCs, who is once again planning to stir up chaos in Japan, has freed Otakemaru from his prison. They realize what they must do and set out to defeat the man with the staff once and for all. In the ensuing battle, the man with the staff tries to take over the protagonist's mind, leaving them struggling to resist the call of the darkness once more. It is not until Otakemaru has been defeated and the protagonists regain their senses that they realize they have been saved by none other than Tokichiro, a person who was, our friend at first, then got swept up in all the money and cash and decided to betray us and try to kill us and try to take over the world. He ends up saving us. He ends up, pulling a Darth Vader and, redeeming himself. With William's help, Maria's plotting is stopped at last and true peace is returned to Japan. Tokichiro departs the world of the living and the protagonist and Mumyo resume their journey together. Then, this is when it dips into the first DLC. The protagonist is on the road seeking out signs of potential unrest when they arrive at an ancient shrine in Yashima. Upon touching a flute in the shrine, they find themselves transported back to the Heian period, where Minamoto no Yoshitsune and his retainer Mushashibo Benkei are engaged in a fierce battle with yokai and the Taira clan. Benkei attempts to seize Sohayamaru from the protagonist, but cannot best them in battle. The protagonist finally meets the flute-playing Yoshitsune, who recognizes the protagonist's power. As the two fight Yoshitsune's enemies together, the protagonist learns that every time significant chaos has descended upon the land, heroes have risen to wield the Sohayamaru against Otakemaru in battle. Yoshitsune and his allies put up a fierce fight as they are pursued by the enemy, but Benkei is ultimately killed, causing Yoshitsune to be consumed by rage and transformed into an Aratama. After a difficult battle, the protagonist manages to quell Yoshitsune's rage. Entrusted by Yoshitsune to complete his mission, the protagonist returns to their own time and sets out in search of answers to the clues Yoshitsune has provided. Moving into the second DLC, the protagonist's search for clues brings them to the capital. The yokai O brings their attention to a box left in an ancient-looking shrine, a box that, when open, transports them back in time to the mid-Heian period. The city is in flames, and Minamoto no Yorimitsu is in the midst of it all, battling a horde of yokai. Spying the protagonist's horns, Yorimitsu attacks the protagonist at once, but this initially hostile relationship becomes cordial when the protagonist slays Tsuchigumo. The protagonist comes to be respected by both Yorimitsu and Abe no Seimei, the man whose clothes I am wearing, and helps them in their quests to prevent Ashiya Doman from bringing further ruin to the capital. Having defeated scores of yokai, the companions head to the lower levels of the inner court, believing that this is where they will find Doman. However, they are forced to part ways when they hear of an incident at Byodo-in. Yorimitsu and Seimei head there to investigate while the protagonist proceeds alone, eventually slaying Doman. Meanwhile, the others manage to subdue and seal away Shuten Doji and the Nine-Tailed Fox. Finally arriving at Byodo-in, the protagonist is entreated by Yorimitsu to seek out the origin of all Aratama before they are transported back to the Sengoku period all alone. With Yorimitsu's parting words ringing in the protagonist's ears, they set out on the next stage of their journey. And then lastly is the last DLC, and it brings it all to a head. As the protagonist continues to search for answers about an ancient legend, they arrive in a deserted village near the Suzuka Pass. Suddenly, they find themselves enveloped in the light of a glowing picture scroll and are transported back in time to the early days of the Heian period. All this time, we were getting transported further and further back earlier in time. As a result of an incident with the villagers of that time, Otakemaru has embarked on a crusade to vanquish humanity. The protagonist attempts to defeat Otakemaru, but after a fierce fight, it is only the arrival of Otakemaru's sister, Suzuka, that saves the protagonist. Determined to stop her brother once and for all, Suzuka sacrifices herself to forge the Sohayamaru. She entreats the protagonist, who shares a familiar light, to defeat Otakemaru in her stead. Armed with the Sohayamaru, the protagonist heads to Onigajo. An intense battle ensues, and the protagonist finally defeats Otakemaru. Long a captive of his own resentment towards humanity, Otakemaru realizes that the protagonist, one who shares his blood, has succeeded in bringing man and yokai together in peace. With this realization, Otakemaru is set free from his unending obsession at last. As the Sohayamaru gleams brightly, the protagonist returns to the Sengoku period, and their long journey finally comes to an end. And here, originally, we did not know who this woman was. But it wasn't until the DLC that we just completed that we realized that this woman is Suzuka. And the thing about this woman is she is the mother of our protagonist character. Whereas Saito Do-san is the father of our protagonist character. Now, mind you, I don't look nothing like either one of them, but then we come to find out that she is in fact Suzuka from in the past, literally the first samurai and the forger of Sohayamaru. So this lady right here is also the sister of pretty much the most powerful demon right now. Powerful demon in all of Japan. What am I doing right now? I was just reading through like the history of our protagonist and just going through here. That's it. That's all the stuff that I kind of wanted to cover. Hey, Omegas! Sorry if you're coming in at the tail end of the stream. I was just reading through some yokai descriptions. then character descriptions, then some weapon descriptions, because we have finally completed all the DLC of Nioh 2. Now, mind you, there's still some missions here and there that I can do, but I'm going to do those on my own time, and then try and work on trying to get, like, the most powerful versions of the weapons from, like, from Dream of the Neo. But, of course, that's going to take some time due to how difficult this is. But with the progress I've been making and actually been playing with some strong people, this is actually going to be a bit of a breeze to get through. So that's all I got for you guys. It is 3:28 right now. It is time for me to go make myself some food, then possibly head out to Barnes & Noble, see if there's... well, first I'm going to check and see if there's any new volumes out. If there aren't, then I don't need to actually go out. I'll probably just chill here and rest here for the rest of the day. Might take myself another nap. Next playthrough, Persona 5 Royal. Is it safe for me to play Persona 5, or am I gonna get copyright strikes or anything like that? Because I said, like, you cannot stream the ending of Persona 5 or anything like that. I don't know, but we'll have to see. There's lots of games I want to bring to the channel, and Persona 5 is one of them, because it's one that some people have really been wanting me to play, and I just haven't booted it up yet. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So look forward to me eventually playing Persona 5 sometime in the future. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I just want to say, for the 2 hours, and pretty much going to be hitting up to 2 hours and 30 minutes, I just want to say thank you everyone for tuning in today. It really does mean a lot. I love doing these. I love streaming for you guys and making videos and content for you guys in general. It is literally a literal joy of mine. Persona 5 is 100 plus hours long though. Oh, good lord. I'd be playing that game forever. PS6 would come out before I get finished with Persona. Whew. But back to the matter at hand, I just want to say thank you everyone for coming out to see me today. I love doing this, and I look forward to bringing you guys more content, including my reactions to One Piece and My Hero Academia tomorrow once I get home. You guys will know when the stream is up, when I get home at a decent time, and then later on I'm going to be enjoying the Super Bowl with the family and looking at the halftime show and seeing what new movie trailers are going to be coming out. Hopefully they're good movies. But all in all, I enjoyed this. I really did. I love doing this for you guys, and I look forward to doing this even more and bringing you guys content that you guys want to see. Please feel free to suggest them in the comments or in the Discord, and I'll do my best to give you guys what we both want, because I want to make sure that I keep you guys entertained as much as I can, because, you know, I'm always looking forward to entertaining you. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing. Who am I pulling for? I don't know, because I don't even know who's playing. That is how little I know of the team that's playing for the Super Bowl. But hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, nice try, Karma. You're not fooling me. Later, peoples.